we have our we have our Adhara Shadja rooted at E. The reason I do this is, well, honestly, it was what I learned when I learned my first scale. But there are some good things about it. Positive things is that you get a few open notes to play. So you would get this E, which is the root note, the Sa, and you'll get this E, and you also get a B, which is the Pa, and this Sa and Pa are said to have like a magical nature or closeness. Well, that's kind of true in Western music also. We know that the fifth note is the most harmonic with the um, root of any scale. So this is nothing but the equivalent of an E5, which is a power chord, I guess, in Western music. Okay, the first set of ragas that you would learn are called Melakartha ragas. A Melakartha raga is defined as a raga that has 8 distinct notes. What this means is that you should have one of the different swaras. Like, I'm just gonna throw some random numbers in there, like Sa, Re1, Ga2, M1, Pa, D2, N2. Right? You cannot have like two Res or two Gas or two of these in the same raga. And another quality is that the Arohana and the Avarohana, the notes are the same, and also the order is the same. It's in chromatic order, so to speak. That is what a Melakarta raga is. Okay, now let's get into the real stuff. The first raga that you would learn if you were schooled in Carnatic music is called Mayamalava Gowla, and these are the notes or swaras in this raga: Sa, Re 1, Ga 3, Ma 1, Pa, Da 1, Ni 3, and then Sa. Let's figure out what the equivalent notes are if we were to play this on the guitar. So let's look at this mapping thing, the one that we saw earlier, but it's rooted at E. You have your Sa, which is E, Re 1 is F, Ga 3 is G sharp, Ma 1 is A, Pa is B, Da 1 C, Ni 3 is D sharp, and back to E. Now this is usually taught as the first raga because Carnatic musicians are of the opinion that this is easy on the vocal cords and it's very good for a beginner, because as you can see, these notes are clumped in groups of 2. So while you're singing, while you're trying to hit the different notes, it's supposed to be easy. The tab for the different notes is written down here. Now let's get on the guitar and have a little demo. We're gonna give a little demo in this Mayamalava Gowla. It's a pretty simple one as far as rhythm is concerned. We are just gonna employ 2 chords, the E major and the F major. The rhythm's gonna sound something like this. Okay, this might get a little boring, so what we can do, or what you can do if you're gonna play the rhythm, is play the chords at different positions, or you can play the fifths. And you can also do something, that is, you can have the root and the fifth, which is these open notes ringing on both the chords you play. So this is an E fifth with these two open. This is an F fifth, but it also has this E, and this B added to it. Or you can do the same thing out here. This is an E major, and I'm gonna play the F major like this, having E and the B instead of playing the whole chord. Where this raga gets really nice is if you want to throw in some distortion and make it sound like a metal piece. Use all your techniques, tapping and shredding and sliding and all that crap, and make it sound like really heavy.